Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Uncle Matt here for a little live watch along. Champions League action, Manchester United versus Bayern Munich. Wasn't originally planning to do this today. It's kind of a last minute decision, but I didn't really have anything else planned. And last night's live stream for the Titans and Dolphins was kind of fun because the Titans actually played decent football and somehow won that game. So thought we'd carry it on over today to see what United does, which will likely be not good. Basically, need a miracle to get through out of the group here. We need to get a result, a win here against Bayern Munich, and then we would need the other game in the group, Copenhagen and Galatasaray, to finish in a draw. So very unusual circumstances is what we need to go through here, but you never know. The Titans somehow won a game last night when they were down 14 points with less than 3 minutes left. So stranger things have happened. We're going to hang out, watch the match, see how it goes, hope for the best, and just kind of hang around and see what's up, Nothing better to do on a Tuesday afternoon. Got my work laptop open in case anything comes through while we're hanging out here, but we shall see what happens. Got off to a little bit of a delayed start. That's tradition for the live streams here, is to start on a delay about 7 minutes into the match as we currently stand. Jesta's been doing, she's been redoing all the outlets around her house, this was a terrible way to demonstrate that. Put new panels and new plugs into all the outlets around the house. So she's slowly been going through and doing that. So at least once a day, she randomly flips power off without telling anybody what she's doing, and Wi-Fi, internet, everything just drops out. So that's where we're at now. And the game is frozen. Anthony was making a nice little dash down the right wing. Goretzka is coming over to try to mark him, and the feed is just frozen. We're still live. Wi-Fi's still on. I don't know what's going on here. This is unfortunate timing. Let's try to reboot. Looks like Anthony might have been fouled somewhere in that sequence because it just came back. He had been on the ground, and now Garnacho's coming down the other side of the field. And Harry Kane's been dropping super deep. What a signing he's been for Bayern. I know they've had their ups and downs this season, but I don't think they would have wanted to spend the money that Bayern spent to get Harry Kane. But if United, and it probably would have been more for United too, because Spurs would have added on the United tax. And, anytime you sell within the league, you're going to ask for more if you're selling to a direct rival. And Harry Kane could have been a huge, huge difference maker. I was kind of hoping for that. I knew it was a long shot, but I definitely had him, pegged as he could be kind of what Robin Van Persie was the last time United won the title, where came in just a reliable, consistent goal scorer that just gets the goals, make sure we get goals, and 1, 2 years, 3 years, whatever, he's only on for 1 or 2 years, but you get 2 league titles out of it. I think everybody would kind of take that result, but was not meant to be. We'll probably overpay for him in 2 years when he's ready to come back to England, and he'll be completely washed at that point in time, because that seems like more like the way United would go about doing things, is sign him 2 years after they should have signed him. Early chance for Harry Kane. Gets into the mix. He's dropping deep to get on the ball, but then he finds ways to get into the box where the ball's going to be coming next. Ooh, a little deflection. Onana did good to get down to get that one. That was a little bit of a wonky one there. Good job, Onana. Been up and down for him this season for sure. It's weird. It seems like he's been more on in the Premier League and Champions League is where he's had his biggest struggles. I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering things, but we shall see. No Marcus Rashford. No Anthony Martial, both out with illness today. Manuel Neuer back for Bayern. He wasn't playing last time we played them, so that's nice little change up for him to see him back in the groups. Good for him. Foul by Alphonso Davies, MLS alumni, MLS player, Canadian fullback of note. A lot of rumors that he could be heading somewhere else from Bayern this offseason. He's coming up towards the end of his contract. Some Real Madrid rumors. Solid left back. A bit of a foul there, but who cares? This is probably a really boring live stream. I don't think anybody's watching right now, so it doesn't really matter. But not a lot happening in the game, and I'm sitting here sending work emails. So all-time epic live stream for you here today. Long ball from Harry Maguire, finding Anthony out on the right wing. He heads it, keeps it in play. Ball still alive. There's a lot of attack going through Anthony right now. I gotta make sure I don't talk out loud about stuff I'm doing for work and accidentally say oh, this is what's happening with my work right now. And then everybody's like, if anybody does happen to watch this, I'll be like, hey, wait a minute. I just figured out what Matt's job is and some information about it. Let's see here. I do sometimes talk out loud when I'm writing emails. I'll talk them out loud to myself. So try not to do that, Uncle Mad. Try to keep it under control. 0-0 still. Do we have any scores? I don't know, a score bug that's showing what's going on in the other game. That'd be nice if they did. I'm going to just look over on ESPN and see if they've got the score. Is that game happening today? It should be today, right? Or both games? They should be played simultaneously, right? Copenhagen Galatasaray. 15 minutes in, no score there. 0-0. 0-0 in both matches. A lot of Bayern possession in this match, as you would expect. Looking for a way. Ooh, that might be a penalty. Oh, Harry Maguire saying, "Get up, lad." Ref waved it off. Looked in the moment like it could have been something, but no call initially. We may have a VAR check coming. Let's see, here's the replay. There might have been the slightest clip on the toe, but Muyasala, I'm probably going to mispronounce his name, talented young player for Germany, or for Bayern Munich from France, made a lot out of that, made a lot more out of that than what there was. The ref saying play on, nothing to see there. I mean, it was, if Harry stepped a step further, it's a clear cut penalty, but it looked like he may have just like toe to toe. It wasn't like the Enzo foul from the Chelsea game a couple where it was like a flat out stomp, or even the Marcus Rashford red card from a few matches back. That was about to be contact. Looked like Harry Maguire did just enough to pull out of it. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing a bing 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 bing. Now United coming up the other way, and Anthony turns the ball over. Alphonso Davies going to break here. Harry Maguire cleans it up. Good job there. Back up to Anthony again. Scott McTominay coming wide now to the right. Once again, everything coming from the right side for United so far. Oh, almost got a ball through to Hoyland. Kim got a toe to it to knock it back to Neuer. All right. United force a turnover in midfield. God, you're so heavily stacked to the right side here. I don't know what's going on with this. Did we just freeze again? What is going on here? Come on. Come on. This is super annoying. Oh, unfroze. Here we go. Just in time for a nice looking Bayern Munich attack coming straight down the gut. Harry Kane. Ball coming in. He's at the back post. Good job, Dalot. Diego Dalot. Good cover at the back post from Diego. That's quite the name. Good, a decent attack from United there. Sets up a corner kick. Come on. Come on, lads. Luke Shaw cranked it. He has been a bright spot through some rough times in the last week or so since he came back from injury. Just this United team is just so weird how you can just like have like just demolish a team like Everton, who's actually playing some good football at the moment. Demolish Chelsea, who, you know, they're struggling this season, but I mean, still got quality players, and then just crap the bed against Newcastle, crap the bed against Brentford. Just Am I kicked off the internet again? What is happening right now? A little bit of afters here. Bayern players did not take kindly to the thinking that Garnacho may have slung Kingsley Coman down a little bit more than he needed to. Yeah, it's a little, probably too much from Garnacho there, but I mean, that's these crazy pitches where they've got the drop off on the edge of the field. It always makes things look worse. Oh, he did crash pretty hard into the little advertising board, but I mean, these crazy pitches where they've got the elevated surface always looks so dangerous to me, but I know it's part of their irrigation and drainage system. My work laptop just loves to kick me off the internet like every 10 to 15 minutes. So, which is awesome. Like when you're in the middle of like a project doing something and suddenly the internet's like, hey, guess what? I ain't gonna work right now. Thanks. Frozen again. I may switch viewing locations in the second half because I don't know if it's my room just has bad internet or what the heck is going on here. But this is between my work computer, match freezing. No idea if the stream's even working. It looks like it's working. It looks like I'm on live, but who knows? Hmm. Hmm. Anything going on in the other game? 0-0 in both matches still. All right. Free kick in a dangerous spot coming up for Manchester United. See if we can do anything with it here. Bruno, Shaw, Delo all standing around checking things out. Deflected up and over. Now it's Bayern coming back the other way. It's been crazy, the midfield we've been playing lately. Basically turns every game we play into a basketball game where it's just nonstop going up and down the field, everything right through the middle of us. It is quite the sight to see. Bruno trying to get in behind, can't quite get there. United looked like they were asking for some penalty there. I don't know if there was an elbow. I don't know if there's a handball. What happened there? It was a little weird sequence. Bruno tried to nudge Upamecano off the ball a little bit. He did catch a bit of the elbow from him there, but that's outside the box. Then it does look to hit Kim in the hand, maybe, but it looked like his hands were in a natural position. It did hit him in the hand, but I can't tell if he's inside the box or not. It's probably not one I would call. He didn't really know anything about it. He wasn't looking at the ball. Ref saying, let's play on, so nothing to call there. Mm-hmm. 36 minutes in, 0-0 still. 0-0 on the other side as well. McGuire's getting a little bit of treatment now, which is just great. He's just started to hit his stride. McGuire coming off. Yeah, looks like some kind of muscle injury he's coming off. And the ageless wonder, Johnny Evans, checks in for United. Bit surprised by that. I thought this might be a spot where Ten Hag would consider tucking Shaw in as a left center back and bringing on Reguilon, but Jonathan Evans coming into the match.
Oh man, I don't even know if I said anything on the stream. We're into time added on 45 plus 3. I don't know if anybody's going to go for anything here in this last little bit, if they're just going to knock it around and wrap it up. This is something right here. Munich holding the ball, moving it around, looking for an opening, see if they can snatch a goal here in what little time's left in the first half. 45 plus 1 at the moment, 3 minutes minimum to be added. It's offsides. That'll kill off. I don't know if you could call that an attack. They were just kind of knocking it around, looking for an opening. United, one last chance in the game. Bayern closes it down. Luke Shaw trying to set something up, trying to find one last look through. Delo and Shaw weirdly ended up on the same side of the field right there. Oh, Harry Kane might have thrown a little. What's about the second time Bruno's gone down? Claiming he got elbowed. I don't like that stuff. I don't like it. That's got to just about do it. We're coming up on 3 minutes right now. It's gotten a little feisty at times. That's it. Halftime. 0-0. Are we still 0-0 on the other game? It's gone to halftime as well. 0-0. All to play for right now. Draw in the one game. One goal could be the difference. Either way.
A lot to play for. Okay, little bathroom break hiatus. I'll be back. Oh, brother. This has got to be the most exciting live stream I've ever done. I don't even know if I want to keep it going, but what the heck? What else do I got going on? This halftime feels like it's taking forever. Wan-Bissaka is going to be coming on for Manchester United. Don't know who he's coming on for, but that's really fabulous that we've already made 2 defensive substitutions in this match. Not great. Wan-Bissaka, who did he come on for? Very confused right now. Very confused right now. Looks to be Luke Shaw who came off, and Delo has switched to left back. So that's not ideal. Hopefully that's tactical. I don't know, although I don't know what taking Luke Shaw off, what tactic that would be, which means Luke Shaw might be back on the shelf, another injury, which is not great. It's my fault. I was just sitting there talking about, I was like, hey, Luke Shaw's been a breath of fresh air. He's been one of the few positives in the recent weeks, and then of course he gets injured as soon as I say that. Oh, good break in for Anthony. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, Kim with the late tackle. Nice little break there. Ooh, Bruno rips it over the bar. He's had a few of those recently. He just cranks them way too high. Nil, 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 nil. Yeah, both teams just giving the ball right back to each other over and over and over again. Not a lot of rhythm or cohesion from either team right now. United trying to establish some. Thus far, not successfully. Hmm. Kim, that's another Bayern Munich player we were apparently knocking on the door of, but I'm sure we just did not have the financial stability to pull that one off either. Man, what a different season this could be if we'd brought in Kim and Harry Kane. No, now Anthony. Yeah, we've gotten that same one like about 50 times. The little stray arm or leg gets out. And it's a yellow card for Anthony. That's unreal. I mean, that's the same thing that Rashford got a red card for a couple games ago, just trying to step across and catch him the top of the foot. That Rashford red card's the most insane thing I've ever seen still. Come on. Bruno! Oh, just wide. Just wide. Had to fight to get to that ball. Got a shot off just wide. Noor looked like he had it covered either way, though. I mean, that should be a foul on Kimmich, but, Bruno gets the shot away, so advantage played. Advantage is fair. Almost found side netting, but like I said, I think Noor had it covered anyway. He's another what if. Like, he moved from Schalke to Bayern Munich the same summer. United signed De Gea from Atletico. There was rumors we were in for both, but I mean, it always made sense. Germany's number one has to go play for Bayern Munich. It never seemed likely he was going to be the ones we would end up with. But I remember we played Schalke in the Champions League the season before that, and he was like awesome in the series against us. And I was like, yeah, look, we should sign that dude. But was never meant to be. It was never going to happen. Oh, off the back of this crap. Whatever. Ah, crap. Copenhagen has gone up 1-0 on Galatasaray. Dang. We are now fully and totally up against it here. 0-0 in the United match still, so not getting the result we would need in our match to begin with, but now we've got Copenhagen has taken the lead in their match. It's going to be a long shot to get through either way, but I was kind of thinking, like, I don't know what our situation would be vis-a-vis could we still qualify to be one of the teams that drops down into Europa League, but I was also kind of thinking, I don't know if I would want us to do that because I don't know, it feels like just having less games on the schedule might be the best bet for United at this point in time. Adding Europa League games on every Thursday is probably not what you want. I mean, you want to be in competitions, you want to be competitive, you want to be going for trophies, but I mean, this feels like the type of season where it might be best to just get out and not play any matches. We'll see. Right now, I think we're dead last in the group, so we definitely wouldn't qualify if we stayed in last. But I think if like the third place teams, I don't know exactly what the qualification is, but third place teams are the ones that have a chance to go through. We shall see. Ooh, McTominay. Oh, just couldn't quite find a shot. Tried to squirt it through to Garnacho, but just overhit it. It's out for a goal kick. Oh, he is such a conundrum for United right now because he's in good form when it comes to goal scoring, but that's like the only thing he does. Like you need a midfielder to be more active and more involved in controlling the game and playing defense, things like that. Like the crazy one was Chelsea. He had the brace, scored the 2 goals, was the key guy in the win against Chelsea. But as a central midfielder, he only had like 20 something passes, which is insane. Like an absolutely insanely low number of passes for a central midfielder at a club like Manchester United. Ooh, Amrabat's going to go into the book. Easy little cheeky challenge there to break up an attack straight through the midfield. He'll take that booking, Jamal Musiala. Just a little clip of the heel. That's all you got to do. It's always going to be a booking on that one. Come on, United. My goodness. Oh! United almost got the ball off with the press, just got it away. Bayern had to loop it long. Oof. Joshua Kimmich gets an open look at the top of the box, puts it into the stands. Mm. Ooh, Neuer, 100 miles out, had to clear that one out into the stands. Classic Neuer, the sweeper keeper. United trying to get something going here, trying to move the ball, trying to establish some possession, turnover, right back to Bayern. Every time I talk, I feel like Bayern has the ball. The players Bayern has compared to us, it's crazy that I feel like this should be like a 20-0 game right now. Like, because they're, one of the things like I think was kind of a hope for United fans was that because Bayern had already qualified and was already through and had already, secured the top spot in the group, that they maybe would rotate and play a little bit of a different squad in this one, but it was not meant to be. Ah, everything's falling apart. 0-0, 65th minute. Let's see. Anything happening over on the other side? Anything going on in the other match? Still 1-0 Copenhagen. Galatasaray, you can do it. You can pull one back. Don't be afraid. Nothing to lose now, Galatasaray. You got to go for it. Be brave. Be adventurous. Play with joy. Come on. Come on, United. Come on, Galatasaray. Thomas Mueller about to make his way in for Bayern Munich. He is out of contract at the end of the season. Been a lot of discussion about whether or not he will continue on at Bayern. All-time Bayern legend. Be odd to see him anywhere else. Although it may be time for him to try a Saudi or MLS adventure because it's not the player he once was. Might be time to make some money. Hmm. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. This is tragic. Come on. Come on, United. Come on, United. It's not a song. I don't know what that was. This is a problem. Come on. Come on. Wow. So last night was a tough night for Dolphins, even beyond the loss. Tyreek with the ankle injury day to day, although he did not look injured when he was coming back in and playing. Maybe it was just a little sore and he's able to play through it some. I don't know. But their starting center, Connor Williams, is out for the season with a torn ACL. Hate to see it. As an ACL victim myself, I always hate to see other fellow people go down with their ACL injuries. Uh-oh. Bayern in, easy goal. There'll be a check for offsides, but initial ruling on the field is a goal. Just Coleman just got lost in the middle. Nobody picked him up. Easy little poked ball through. Easy as you go. One on one with Onana. Nothing Onana could do there. Just in no man's land. We'll see. We'll see. There was Kingsley Coleman just working hard to stay on the ball, working hard to keep it. Goretzka, Mueller, little flick. Nah, he was onside by a mile. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, 5 yards behind the rest of the defense, kept everybody on. 1-0 to Bayern. United are officially going to be crashing out of the Champions League. And with this result, also will not qualify for Europa League. So have a lot of free midweek days coming up. Won't have to watch terrible, embarrassing football. Honestly, Bayern should be embarrassed they haven't scored yet. They're so much better than us, these players they've got. Coleman just cut right through the middle of us. Goretzka with a nice little flick. Coleman just snuck right through. Wan-Bissaka's too deep, keeps everybody on side. Terrible. Ah, Batterite, Habsar. The low got in behind their defense, but Noir did well to get off his line and come claim the ball. Tragedy. Still 1-0 in the other match, so nothing really we could have done anyway here, it looks like. Like Hannibal and Palestri will be coming on now. Oh man. Garnacho coming off. He's been quiet today. Not the best day from him, but just not a whole lot he could do. Didn't get a whole lot of service. Like seemed like everything was going down the right for whatever reason. And then the second half we just haven't been able to create any type of sustained possession, sustained attack. So what are you gonna do? Hmm. 74th minute. I guess I should update the scoreboard for all the dedicated viewers who are like, oh my gosh, I don't know what the score is because Uncle Matt hasn't updated the score yet. Sad. There you go. Now we know. Now we know what the score is. 1-0 Bayern Munich. Match froze on my TV again. So I don't know. Maybe United just scored 2 goals in like the last couple seconds while this is frozen. We'll never know. Hmm. Hmm. This is boring. I don't want to do this anymore. Hannibal's gonna foul somebody and probably get a red card. Kobe Mano coming on now. A lot of hopes for him, but hasn't quite hit the ground running the way it seemed like he looked like he might have done in that first match. It's not been up there. I every second I come out, lose my mind. Only about 10 minutes left until we officially confirm the departure of Manchester United from the 2023-2024 edition of the Champions League. Copenhagen still up 1-0 in their match, so might still end up where nothing could have changed what happened in this match.
Go to the grocery or anything?
I don't think so. Thanks. Boom. Hmm. Man, this is going to be a long 10 minutes. I just fast forward to this and just like push the FIFA button, jump to result. That'd be pretty cool. Just get this over with before it's too late. Luke Shaw, apparently at the end of the half, had a bit of a hamstring issue. Great. Harry Maguire off with a groin injury. Luke Shaw off with a hamstring injury. Awesome. Great times at Manchester United. One of the things that maybe, it is what it is. Who cares? It hasn't been talked a whole lot about with the issues United struggles this season about how many injuries they've had to deal with. Everybody's like crying for Newcastle. Like Newcastle has a bunch of players out. Like, oh, poor pitiful Newcastle. We've been out without Martinez basically the entire season. Luke Shaw just came back and he's out again. Frickin' Varane's been in and out. Mason Mount's been hurt 90% of the season. Key signing doesn't even play. When he has played, he's struggled to find his form and his way. I mean, it's understandable. It's hard to get into a rhythm when you consistently get knocked out injured. Wow. Manchester United have conceded 15 goals in the Champions League this season, the most ever by a Premier League side in a single group stage in the competition. Yikes. once again, I mean, though, basically the entire defense has been in and out all season. We're breaking in a new goalkeeper. You never want to do, especially when you're trying to like use that goalkeeper like as an outfield player more, get him more involved, get him on the ball more. Definitely does not make things easy. Game's froze again. Maybe we score 3 goals by the time it comes back on. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Come on. Come on. Nope, no goals while it's frozen. Oh, and it froze again. Maybe we'll get goals this time. This has not been as nearly as much fun as the Titans game was last night. That was quite the stream. Lost my head quite a few times. Said some words I don't usually say on the channel. But, Titans won, so that's all that matters. This is ridiculous. Freezes every 2 freaking seconds. '87th minute. Not much to go yet. Palestri with a little flick on, trying to get Wan-Bissaka in behind. Alphonso Davies overhead kick clearance. Out of play. Throw in for Manchester United. I think the stream would honestly be more interesting if I actually like legitimately fell asleep. If I just fell asleep while I was just live on camera. Sheesh. What we doing? What we doing? Dirty, 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 dirty. God, has it only been 1 minute since the last time I said something? Jesus. A little bit later into the match for Copenhagen. They're still up 1-0. That one. That's one thing. Maybe we can just be like, hey, it didn't matter. It didn't matter that we lost this match to Bayern. Nothing was going to happen. We weren't going to go through anyway. Johnny Evans tried to head it back across goal to set something up, but Bayern with the clearance. United will go again. Delo coming down the left side, looking to whip it in. Finds nothing but Upamecano's head, cleared by Bayern to safety. Throw in deep for United. Not much left in this match. Probably only a handful of chances, if that, to actually get the ball to have any chances, though, and that's not currently happening. It's right crazy. And Delo and Hannibal are on the same page. Delo passes it directly out of bounds. I'm going to lay my head down. I'm going to try to do the little nap stream. Live nap on the stream. Yeah, I'm back awake. That didn't last long. We'll always have that Monday night game for the Titans. That was fun. 5 minutes of added time. Why do we need 5 minutes of added time in this match? Nothing has happened. We had a goal. Didn't need any quick checks. There was no delay in the restart after the goal. Just had a goal, and then we moved along. We don't need 5 minutes. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Corner kick for United. One last chance maybe to get something on the board. Bruno with the delivery. Once again, Bayern rises above it all. Nana. He does like to pull off a little move and get by a defender once in a while if he gets a chance on the ball. This is the worst. This is the worst. This is the worst. Long ball on the free kick from Hannibal over the end line. Nobody can get to it. Out of bounds. Goal kick. Ball game. Hmm. Beep bop boop bop beep bop boop beep bop boop beep bop boop beep bop boop bop beep bop boop bop beep bop boop bop boop 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 bop boop bop boop bop beep bop boop. Does look like Rasmus Hoyland's going to play the full 90, although he is definitely out of gas chugging around trying to press here late. But I think this might be the first time he played a full 90, so that's hooray. Good for him. Get some more fitness, get his legs underneath him a little bit. Oh, brother, this is garbage. Garbage. Did he even do anything? That's weird. Bayern with the ball. We are into the 5th minute of time added on. Referee has to be thinking about blowing it dead here any second now. Sir, in the misery, please, Mr. Man. There it is, your final. Bayern Munich 1, Manchester United 0. United crash out of the Champions League in disastrous fashion. This is the pattern, though. I mean, we have a good season, get your hopes up. You start to think, maybe this is it. Maybe we're building back towards being a top tier team again. And then just the next season, back to crap. So this is the crap season. I hope they stick with Ten Hag. I hope they don't get like itchy trigger finger on him, because I think he's shown he's got qualities. He's got, a good mind for the match. He's in a crap spot right now because like you're having to play Scott McTominay because of his goal scoring form, because you don't really have any other options. I forgot talking about the injuries earlier. Casemiro's out injured too, but he's kind of been crap when he's been healthy anyway. So you're just, I see a lot of people like, saying, this McTominay thing, he's not doing enough. You got to get him out. Like, who else is there? I mean, people want Kobe Mano in there, but he's, had one good game and the rest has not been that impressive. But I know he's got some talent. He's got some ability. Maybe just let him get his lumps, let him grow into it. I don't know. Not a fun time to be a Manchester United fan right now. But at least the Titans had a great game on Monday Night Football. So we'll keep that one in mind. We'll forget this one. We'll focus on the Titans. Remember the Titans? That was stupid. All right, that's going to do it for this stream. Thank you all. Have a great day. Enjoy your life. Subscribe. Blah, 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 blah.